This game is rated E10 for ages 10 and up. For more information, please go to esrb.org.
Hello everyone, Kirby here, but you can call me KV. Man, I like Kirby. I mean, that should be obvious from my name. And it's been honestly just great being a fan of Kirby because we just keep getting lots of great games. We had Kirby Star Allies in 2018, Super Kirby Clash in 2019, Kirby Fighters 2 in 2020, Kirby's Dream Buffet in 2022, and yeah, these are mostly the spin-off ones, but still, they're fun. I mean, Super Kirby Clash, it had that kind of like mobile game type thing to it, but it was still fun. And these also were very fun. I need to go back to both Kirby Fighters 2 and Dream Buffet at some point so I can actually 100% them, because there's still a lot to do in them. It's just by playing the game more. In 2023, Kirby's Return to Dreamland got a deluxe edition, and it was brought to the Switch, which is really cool. And of course, in 2022, Kirby the Forgotten Lands was Kirby's first foray into 3D, and it was really good. And then, of course, in 2025, there's also the Star-Crossed World DLC for Nintendo Switch 2. Although, when we think about Kirby's foray into 3D, I'm talking like 3D gameplay, not Kirby 64. So when you think about that, Kirby's actual first foray into 3D, when like you think about it completely, was 2003's Kirby Air Ride. And I loved that game. I didn't understand it quite at first when I first got it, but I really enjoyed it. And I'd always wanted, hey, a sequel to this would be great. And now, it's finally here. 22 years later, but hey, I'm patient. So let's begin. Let's play Kirby Air Riders. Hello. I love this song. Daddy, yay! That looks so pretty. Oh, what is that? Gooey, yay! Taranza! What? This is awesome. Look at all of them running right there. There's so much going on, and I love it. Whew! Now that's an intro. Alright, Kirby Air Riders. Press any button. I like the little loading icon down there. That's cute. One could say even adorable. Wow. Hello, menu. Air Ride, Top Ride, City Trial. Ah, it's good to be back. It is good to be back. Road Trip, this new thing. That's interesting. Learn how to play. I mean, that might be helpful. So, full disclosure, I have booted the game up at least once. And it does actually tell you, hey, go to lessons right away. So, we might do that, but before anything else, I want to check out the options, because I need to put it in a name. So, let's make a new name, and let's just do KV. There we go. So, let's see. KV has this kind of controller, that's right. Okay, so I want to see. Because there are motion controls in this game, which I think is really cool. I'm not going to use them right now, though. Just, I'm not used to them yet. Because it's a bit different than, like, Mario Kart. Everything else should be fine, I think. Ooh, yeah, that should be fine. Also, so, like, I have messed around, like, with the settings a little bit, too, in doing some test footage, just to kind of, like, get stuff. And this is interesting. You're like, so... in Kirby Air Ride and Kirby Air Riders, you don't press any buttons to move. It's not like a traditional racing game. You instead hold the button when you want to do a boost. However, if for whatever reason you want to do it like a normal racing game, you can. So in this particular setting right here, you'd actually be holding it for while you are currently driving, and then when you want to do a boost, you let go. Just something there, just something to note, like, because people are like, I don't like that it goes automatically. Well, here you go. It doesn't have to go automatically. You can change that. There's actually a lot of options that you can, like, go crazy with. So, HUD, like, here's HUD size, map, like, it's, like, you can change so much of this. Like, I can make this in simple. I like this because it has a little icon of Kirby, and I like Kirby, so we're just going to have that there. Pretty much everything is going to be the same as I'd want it to be right now, as it was, rather not, as it began. So it'll just be, there we go. And then I want to check one more thing, because one thing I was messing around with a lot was the display. And so, okay, perfect. Maybe thinking, that's weird to have minus 50 brightness. It looks better, in my opinion. At least for me. Maybe it doesn't. Maybe it doesn't for you. Maybe you can tell me, hey, that looks bad. Also, I got news? Everyone to the stadium. Oh, it was in 7 days. Okay. Well, that's news. I can't do that right now, I guess. Everyone to the stadium, events. Okay. Well, let me give you a refresher on how Kirby Air Ride works, and Kirby Air Riders in that matter. We got our basics: turning, boost charge, boost dash, drifting, which is part of all of these. So if we just check it out really quick, it'll tell us, hey, here's turning. Machines move forward on their own. You can turn in different directions by tilting the left stick. And so then we get a little test here. So here it is. We just need to follow this. Follow the green line. And just... it slows down on purpose to let you know. Here's what we want you to do. Follow this green line as best as possible. Oh, it turned yellow because I'm a little too far off of it, but it's fine. And now do it at normal speed. So it doesn't slow down this time. This time, now we just have to do it as the game would normally play. Kirby on the Warp Star, obviously. I did a little spin there. Don't worry about that for now. Now do it without the guide. So there are lessons here. If you are new to this game and do not quite understand it, they have put stuff in here for you. Like there was a few things in Air Ride that also did this, but this actually like very painstakingly brings you through and says, here's how this works. And I pretty much because I know a lot of people, when I first played Kirby Air Ride, was like, I don't get it. And it's like, you just use a single button. You use this one button to stop. And then you also do a boost if you do it in time. So like, here's the boost dash. Press and hold B to charge. Okay, see the charge gauge right there? Then you release the dash. So here we go. We start, we hold, we boost. We hold, we boost. We hold, we boost. Now, if you're a fan of Kirby Air Ride already, you're probably like, this is first grade stuff. You're right. However, there are a few new techniques to Air Riders that was not in Air Ride, so I still recommend going through this at the very least. So for drifting here, basically, this is what we do is we do a boost dash, but we use it going around a turn. This kind of worked in Kirby Air Ride. I don't think it was as powerful. So what we do right here is then we just begin to boost, release, and that's how we drift. Alright, and now we're going to do it with not it slowing down. No, it's going to slow down again. That's fine. There we go. And also we get to see one of the courses. Okay, so now without the special thing or slowing down, there we go. Just like that. It's that simple. KV, you just want to do the first episode or you just do a tutorial? Maybe. So we use ramps to fly up in the sky, tilt down to fly up, tilt up to fly down. It's basically, that's standard flying controls when you think about it. And so also we got a new machine on. We have the Wing Star specifically for this, and then we can go whee! And then also you'll notice your boost gauge automatically charges up when you're flying. Yeah, so we gotta keep tilting to go a bit higher. Got through the ring. There we go. And now we need to, if we do this, we can, but if you notice Kirby kind of crashed there, that's not good. We don't want that. So we go through all the rings. We did it. I think the next one is talking about, because remember how I said Kirby kind of crashed there when we were landing? Yeah, now perfect landing. So this is important. Because this is a bit different compared to Air Ride. You land perfectly and get a boost of extra speed. The boost, I think you did get a boost of speed in the original Kirby Air Ride, however, I feel like this boost is a bit more intense. So, what we want to do is just not touch anything, because then they'll automatically level out. That is... Ta-da! Then we get the boost of spirit. Whee! However, if we're going against a slope, we need to then manually aim that so that we can actually land and get it perfect. So if we do like right about, that should be good. There we go. It could have been better, but it still works. Okay, inhale and capture. So yes, the boost button also does inhaling and capture. This is important. And we also, we take them and they become projectiles. And while this also was true in Kirby Air Ride and Air Riders, just taking out an enemy gives you quite a significant boost of speed. Especially if you can chain them, like so. And then I proceeded not to chain them. There, okay, well that one's gonna... There we go. Yeah, see? That... I'm a good teacher. Quick spin. If we wiggle left and right, you can form quick spin. Alternatively, there is a control option to just have you shake the controller if you're worried about running your stick doing this. New to Air Riders is you can do quick spins in the air. So hi, we have a... Also, we got a new machine. We got the Compact Star. Just... There is also options to change the intensity. So if you think that the quick spin is too easy to do and you don't want to accidentally do it, you can go and make it so it's a bit harder, so the controller stick really needs to go back and forth. Or you can make it lighter. Anyways, I'm supposed to defeat these quick spin. Sorry. There we go. There we go. See, that boost of speed is still pretty significant. There's going to be a box in the City Trial. Very important. City Trial's a big important mode. Let's break the boxes. Ta-da! And also, yes, we can do it in the air, which is awesome. Alright. Special. This is new to Air Riders. There's a special gauge on the bottom, and once it builds, we get a special. Every character has unique specials. If you didn't watch any of the directs, I'm telling you right now, they all have unique specials. Even Kirby has a few unique specials that are different. So let's try this out. Now, we defeat enemies to fill a special gauge. I think it also increases slightly over time, but defeating enemies will make it go faster. Ooh. No. Yeah, see that speed boost I'm getting from all that? It's crazy. And special gauge is full. Yeah, I see that, and then we'll activate with Y, like this. Whee! Alright, and we get close to rivals with it, like these deities here. Just be like, hey, no. No. Not allowed. Not allowed. Get back here. Not allowed. Kirby has 4 different specials based on your chosen color. Keep that in mind. Grind rails. Okay, this you just move automatically. I don't really know why it's a tutorial. I mean, you can switch them. Switch between them, and this one seems a little self-explanatory. Also, you charge up, and you do go significantly faster on a grind rail as well. Grind rail. So, just like our usual top speed with the warp star here was around like. Oh, oops! I can read. Ta-da! I'm switching the rails. I am switching them. You can even do a quick spin on them. Whee! Yeah, our usual top speed with this warp star right now is roughly about, like, close to 30, and this is already going up to 50 by just being on the rails, so. Rails are very helpful for speed. Now, let's take everything we've learned and go be at Meta Knight, because I don't like Meta Knight. It's okay, buddy. Alright, so here is our first race. It's time to show up your skills. Finish 2 laps before your rival.
3, 2, 1, start.
Alright, yeah, we have a good top speed, about 25 mph. You can switch it to be kilometers as well, if that is what you prefer. They did keep this little tutorial thing right in there. Just to remember about the boost dash. Now, I could have gotten that Sword Knight for a power, but it's fine. And I missed the mic. It's fine. If you notice, on the left-hand side of the screen, it actually shows how far you are away from your opponents. So I got sword. Sword attacks automatically. And then also, if you do not use your special, it will eventually run out, so then use it, otherwise you lose it. Oh, this song's nostalgic. This song's actually Fantasy Meadows from Kirby Air Ride, from the GameCube. I'm just like, yeah! And, yeah, because we're... Meta Knight's actually fast. I don't know why we're so far ahead of him. Anyways, we're a full-fledged Air Rider now. Yay! Now, there are other things. Advanced techniques, copy abilities, machines, City Trial itself. We'll worry about those later. But hey, you actually get stuff for doing the tutorials, so it wasn't a waste of time. Valedictorian! Ah yes, that and... So we got a lot of things already, which is great. So you're probably like, I want to go to the main modes. We're not doing that this episode. If we go down here, You can check out stuff. We have checklists, my machine, lessons, which we did. This is just kind of a nice all-in-one catch-all. Right. Oh, completed with, there's movies, personal best, mile shop. What I want to do is go to license. Because this license is what people will see online, and online is going to be a big component of this game. So, I don't have a lot of icons right now, so I'll keep it the Waddle Dee. We did pick up some new things, so that could be a safe driving or safe and sound. You know, I'm a safe driving enthusiast. That sounds right. Themes. We can get this one of Kirby with the maximum tomatoes. These other ones, like that's, I think that's red. Yeah, they're just slightly different. I'll keep the blue one. No frames. If I do have stickers, I can put the sticker on here. I'll put it like goes there. And then you know what? I want deity on my license too. He can go right. Oh, that can't do that. Here. Deity goes right there, and I'll put Kirby in here too. Why not? There we go. And Kirby needs a drink. So, there you go, Kirby. Here's your beverage. There we go. Save my license. Yay! Yeah, there's a lot of stuff we can do here, but I'm not going to worry about that right now. Okay, that little clipboard's been kind of like yelling at me, so let's see this. Checklists. 0%, 0%, 0%, 0%, 0%, and 0%. I think that was right. And we can go in the mile shop. Well, you know what? Let's go check it out. We don't have much more time for this episode as it is, so let's just... what is here? Machines, headwear, license cards, sounds, machine parts. What do you got for headwear right now? I kind of want... Where did I see it? I want this. I want the cowboy hat. And then the 4 characters you have unlocked from default is Kirby, DDD, Meta Knight, and Waddle Dee. Not Banana Waddle Dee, who's the best, but whatever. Alright, well now we have a cowboy hat. Hooray! I guess we can get a blue cap. A warrior helm? I wonder, like, is this everything, or do they change constantly? Or maybe more unlocks as you play through the game. That would make sense. I want the top knot. It's funny. Okay. And also, like, now I can't buy, like, anything, because I've used up points. What about, okay, license card. How about themes? Got any good themes here? I kind of like that one. That one's funny. Oh, Kirby Cafe. Ooh, that one's pretty. Oh, I just even love the Christmas. I'll do this one. Proceed to checkout. I mean, what the? You can change how? Oh, okay, that's rad. So you can make it holographic with different holographical styles. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, I knew there was going to be a lot of customization in this game, and I'm kind of just like, oh, no, because I'm going to be here for a while. Alright. Yeah, let's apply it. Frames? Put a frame around it. Anything? Ooh, that looks kind of nice. That kind of works. Well, you know, let's go with this basic one. I mean, looks decent enough. And now I'm out of anything to fine with. So that's that. This Let's Play is going to be very weird, because I'm kind of going to be bouncing around through everything in this game, and some stuff won't be recorded, or some stuff will, or I might end up doing some recordings where I then have to go back and dub it in voiceover after the fact. So be prepared. This is going to be the most bizarre and crazy Let's Play I've done in a while. So before we go, how about we go over those advanced techniques? Defeat, accelerate, star slide, brake pumping, sudden and slow stops, racing on Mount Amber Falls, okay, and racing on Checker Knights. Okay, well, we'll do the first four. I don't know about those last two. So defeat and accelerates. When you defeat an enemy, little stars will pop out, and those give you the acceleration. We do it for a lot of enemies. Like, look, just go crazy. Quick spins and capulets to defeat enemies and maintain a steady rhythm of speed bursts. Alright, so let's try it again. Okay, so I want to get at least 3 enemies here. And that works. Yeah, the quick spin, that's a little faster. Okay. Now we have a sword ability, and we just go whip up. And that he went through pretty fast. Oh, we still have one more. Okay. Then yep, there we go. Sorry, Waddle Dees. I love you. Star slide. Machines will scatter stars as they race forward. If you touch the trail of stars left behind by a rival, do an extra burst of speed. You just kind of overtake them. And that is the Star Slide. Chase their opponents, follow close behind them, and use their trails to rush past them. Alright. So let's catch up to Scarfy here. Oh, you know what? Let's catch up to this other Scarfy. We can pass this one. Yeah! Like, this... The speed you get from this is satisfying. Now, obviously, no one's gonna be like that perfect and just like do that, but it would be nice. Like, why is this one? Why does the one look like it's poisoned? It's weird. Brake pumping. Pump the brakes while turning by repeatedly tapping the button. And it says B, but you can change it to anybody you want. It helps if you're finding a turn difficult to navigate, or if you want to leave into the curve of the course. This will prevent you from charging, yeah. So, there's 2 ways to go around corners. You could charge, or... brake. Okay, so it was just showing us. So that's what it would look like if you just try to turn normally. But then if we try brake pumping, there, it didn't. It worked kind of. Personally, I prefer boosting, but I understand why this exists because it can work. It can work. But some of the most important things now is right here. Sudden and slow stops. You can brake faster by tilting down on the control stick. Yeah, this is actually very helpful because this will be useful in City Trial especially. It's a handy way to stop suddenly. And you can also tilt up to come to a slower stop. So, while stopped, you can slowly ride forward by tilting, so you can actually kind of go like, you're good, you're good, you're good, you're good. So if we just hold down... Ta-da! Try again, normal speed. Right. There we go. Alright, here we go. You're good. You're good. You're good. You're good. You're good. You're good. Tank Star and Bull Tank can both be stopped with a hard break. Alright. We'll make this episode a bit long. We'll do some more actual, like, you know, things that seem interesting that aren't just lessons. I mean, there are lessons, but still. So, Mount Amber Falls is one of the new stages. Follow the guide through the course, and hold B on the red section to drift around the turns. Reach the goal before time's up. Alright. Here we go.
Start.
Hold. Right here. Boom. This course looks amazing. And if we want to, we could do that pump braking technique. Heck, I can even boost when it tells me not to. Doesn't matter. I like they put little cones there for, like, you know, it's your driving tests. Alright, can we make it to the upper path? Yes, we can. Whee! Oh, yeah, see, it's starting to pump brake there. That's funny. Alright, and then this lines up with the lower path, it looks like. And you get better at this. Oh, okay. Follow. What? Oh! You just did not know about that. So, there was an online demo, so I have played this stage before. And I always went down the waterfall. I didn't realize that there was, like... Oh, and food gives you a boost. That's good to know. Makes sense. This is a really pretty course. This is a very pretty course. I mean, yeah, like... I wish I could tilt the camera up. It's fine. But I think that is where we're going to end it off for today. Now, there's racing on Checker Nights too. We can do that some other time. For now, though, thank you so much for watching this first episode of Let's Play Kirby Air Riders. I know, it was kind of like a little weird, but like this is going to be a weird Let's Play. But it's going to be fun, so I hope you're excited. If you like this video, like, comment, subscribe. Don't have if you don't want to, but it's always appreciated. Kirby Air Riders on Nintendo Switch 2. Pick it up. I want to play with everyone at some point, probably. For right now, I'm playing just by myself. But later, eventually, you know. Most importantly, though, I hope you'll have a wonderfully great day, and I will see you all on the next one. Until then, ciao.